I want to welcome on Dallas Cowboy linebacker, proud product of Notre Dame and the mid part of the country. He's from Indiana, I'm from Iowa, and a very good dude, Jaylon Smith, who's promoting something very cool we're going to talk about. Jaylon, thanks for being here. Thanks for making time for us.
Yes, man, it's an honor to be a part. Thanks for having me.
I love talking to guys about the ways, like yourself, the platform you have, that they use their position in the world of sports to try and do something meaningful away from sports. And you've got the Jaylon Smith Minority Entrepreneurship Institute, which is coming up this summer. Sounds very cool. Tell us about it and why this was the direction you wanted to go with making a difference.
So for me, outside of being a dominant football player, my purpose beyond athletics is entrepreneurship. I've wanted to be an entrepreneur my entire life, and been a professional for going on 4 years now. I've been able to dive into a lot of being a business owner, investor in private equity, real estate developments, venture capital, and it's something that's a great passion of mine. But for me, developing a great access and networks to quality deal flow, I wanted to be able to offer that to my peers. There's a lot of minority entrepreneurs, Black, Brown, Latino, who have great visions and desire to be entrepreneurs, but don't have the financial funding, the mentorship, the strategic planning, put in place to execute. So I started the MEI, the Jaylon Smith MEI, Minority Entrepreneurship Institute, to be able to provide those three things and works to close the gap.
That's very cool. Jaylon, let's talk a little football and maybe a little family. It's rare enough that a family produces siblings who play, in this case, at the NFL level together, let alone get to be teammates. How was that experience for you, getting to play with your brother, getting to have him be a part of your professional world in Dallas?
Oh, it was wonderful, man. It was wonderful. My brother went to Ohio State, and then when it was my turn, I decided to take my own path and go to Notre Dame. So it was a dream for us to play in the league, but to be on the same team, on our father's favorite team as well for the past 3 years. He was here for 4 years, and then I got drafted and I played 3 years. It's just a wonderful feeling. He just signed with the Giants, so now I get to beat up on him for real.
I was going to ask you. So when you guys are going toe to toe, he's a Giant, you're a Cowboy. How much more extra oomph do you put into that tackle when you guys go head to head?
You're gonna see some dust come up. It's gonna be wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be like us playing in the backyard growing up.
All right, so you're a guy that's you've gotten to the top of the mountain, but you haven't done it with the easiest of journeys. That Fiesta Bowl where you tore your ACL and your LCL, if I remember properly. There are a lot of folks who question what was going to happen to you professionally going forward. Can you just give us a sense of what those moments are like, not just in terms of overcoming them, but how they shape you as a professional football player for success once you got healthy?
I mean, for me, I developed a model my sophomore year of college. With this platform that we're on, I wanted people to be able to really understand who I am and how I walk. So I talk about it a lot if you follow me on social media, a clear-eyed view. And what that means is a focused vision, a determined belief, and earned dream. So regardless of, what profession you're in, everyone should have a clear-eyed view. So that's really helped me throughout my entire journey. And, everyone knows the story of me, going to be a top 3 pick in the draft and getting hurt in the bowl game and things of that nature. But it was my clear view that helped me. So I'm thankful to be where I am today, just embracing it, the season I'm in.
Your Cowboys team that you're a part of won 10 games last year, won a playoff game, a good game against Seattle, lost to the Rams. How do you and your teammates as a collective, as a group, take that philosophy and try to apply it going forward? Maybe learn a little bit from last season to get a little further along next time in the postseason.
Yeah. Well, the beauty is we built our foundation. So we know our identity, if you will. Now we got all the guys back. I was up at Notre Dame finishing my degree for the semester. So I missed the guys a little bit, but now I'm back in Dallas and with guys in training, just continuing to build that camaraderie. And we have to take that next step. We recognize how close we are, but it starts now.
Your quarterback, Dak Prescott, in contract negotiations with the organization. This is part of the business. What is your perspective, your opinion? How do you approach it when a guy that important to the team is going through a somewhat public contract negotiation with the organization?
I mean, that's what happens, when you produce. And, Dak Prescott being our quarterback, he's a guy that is very important to our team, to our organization. So luckily, I don't have to make that decision. They'll figure it out. So I'm excited to see what happens.
You referenced Notre Dame. Great season last year. Didn't go the way, obviously, Notre Dame fans wanted in the playoff. Are you able to enjoy that? Or do you feel like something's lost when a season goes that well for your alma mater, now your alma mater, and they come up a little bit short?
Yeah, I mean, in the last 5 to 7 years, we've been close to capturing that 12th national championship. It's different when you win at Notre Dame, So just to come up close, we're proud, but there's still a lot that needs to be done. So Brian Kelly, he's doing a great job.
Game was in Dallas. Did you go to the game and cheer your heart out? Were you able to get? I'm sure you can get tickets if you want to get tickets. Were you there?
Man, I had to watch it on the plane because we were headed to play the New York Giants in New York for the final game of the season.
Right.
So I couldn't even watch I couldn't even be at the game as in the town that I live in now. But I was cheering away.
those damn schedulers, Jaylon. We spent a lot of time talking about the NFL draft here on CBS Sports HQ. Who's going to be successful, who's not, and we know that it takes a year or 2 or 3 to really evaluate individual players, let alone a draft class for specific teams. But if you were giving advice to any young player, linebacker or otherwise, just the things you've learned in your career that you think could lead to some success, things you'd wish you'd known when you broke into the NFL, what would that advice look like?
Yeah, I mean, based on statistics, I mean, you as a professional athlete at this next level, you really don't reach your potential until after your 4th year, and the goal and the duty is to work as hard as possible to speed that process up. Coming in is one thing you need to understand is that the mark of greatness is consistency. So these guys have played the game since they were 7, 8, 9 years old. I think they'll be fine.
All right, Jaylon, last question for you. So I hear you're a Celtics fan. Season didn't end the way you guys wanted.
Oh, man.
Maybe some chemistry issues with that organization. A lot of I know, I'm sorry to do it to you. A lot of talent. I got to ask you,
Man.
Do you as a Celtics fan, do you want Kyrie Irving back with that organization next year?
So my favorite player was Kevin Garnett, so I'm a big diehard Celtics fan. Kyrie, he's an amazing player. Chemistry-wise, we were a little off. The foundation, I don't know what the foundation is like. I wouldn't be surprised if he went back to LA with Bron. We're looking forward to see what happens. But I'm a Celtics fan. That's my squad.
Hey man, I respect it. That's a hell of a player to pull you into being a Celtics fan. Thank you for the time. Congrats on the Institute, and good luck this upcoming season.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys take care.